Division Southeast Ireland calling hello CQDR. This is 29 Southeast Ireland calling QSY 370. QSY to 370. Any stations from stateside USA. QSY 370. Standing by. Stateside. 29 Division Southeast Ireland calling and standing by.
Frank Lima 2. Frank Lima 2, Florida, QRZ.
Yeah, go ahead. The station calling 29 Division Southeast Ireland calling and standing by.
Okay, I heard the 29 Division Southeast Holland. Conditions are a little rough. You got Frank Lima 2 here in Tampa Bay, Florida, stateside, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Tampa Bay, Florida, stateside. Can you come back again? What's your call sign? Tampa Bay, Florida, please, over.
Frank Lima 2. Frank Lima 2.
Yeah, Roger, I think you said it was Papa Lima 2. I can't really make you out there at the moment. There's another station from the States calling in as well. But it's great to hear you calling in. It's great to hear you calling in on the band today. Your signal report from Tampa, Florida, here in Southeast Ireland. You're coming into the 5 and 7 at the moment, Roger.
QSL on that. Well, we got you about 3 by 5, 3 by 7 here into Florida today, and you're the only station I hear. We got an absolute beautiful signal on you over here this morning.
Yeah, Roger. Thank you very much for that. By the way, the personal name on this side is Stephen. Personal name. The city location, we're based in the city of Waterford, and then Waterford Crystal. We're off the southeast coast of Ireland. What's the personal name there, over?
Personal name here is Kenny, Kilo Echo, November Yankee. We're on the west coast of Florida, on the Gulf of Mexico, and it's about I'd say 51 degrees Fahrenheit here this morning. Actually, a little chilly this morning, maybe about 60. Definitely one of the cooler mornings we've had so far, because we're just finishing up a very hot summer here in Florida.
Yeah, Roger on that, Kenny. Well, it sounds very nice over here. We're having the rain here this morning and into the afternoon. For your information, the time here now is coming on for 25 minutes to 2 o'clock in Saturday afternoon. The typical Irish weather is raining here this morning. It hasn't been really that great for the summer, but it's the type of weather that we live in here in Ireland. What part of Tampa, are you on Tampa Bay? Kenny, are you right on the bay front, or whereabouts are you there, Roger?
Okay, we're actually about 30 miles north of Tampa. We're only about a mile from the Gulf of Mexico, but we're about 30 miles north of the city of Tampa in a little town called Newport Richey, Florida. We're north of Tampa St. Pete area, but we're not right there in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Roger on that, Kenny. Yeah, it sounds like a lovely location. I've never been there, so hopefully someday in the future we'll make it over there and enjoy a holiday, hopefully sometime in the future. For your info, by the way, Kenny, we're operating a Kenwood TS570S here. That's the Kenwood TS570S. We're using a Kenwood microphone as well as the MC60 bass mic. At the moment, we're using our 3-element beam pointing over stateside. We also use a Solarcon Antron 99, and we're just using the normal power from the TS570 of 100 watts there, Roger.
QSL on that, well, it sounds fantastic. It's definitely working for you. We're running a Cobra 2000 at about 100 watts, and we're also using an Antron 99. We got nothing special over here. We're a pretty small station.
Yeah, Roger on that. Well, I tell you, years ago, I used to have a Cobra 2000 as well, and lovely radio. I presume, is that the Cobra 2000 with the timber-type frame on the radio, Roger?
Yeah, QSL. It's got the wooden grain as a body, and it's got a frequency counter and stuff on it. It's the top of the line Cobra base station, or at least it was in its day. I really like it, to tell you the truth. I've only had it for a couple of months, I was never big fans of Cobras, but I've actually grown attached to this radio.
Yeah, Roger on that, Kenny. Yeah, the radio I have here, modification. It goes down to 25. It covers 25, 26, 27, and also 28. It has modifications to go on to 28 bands up around 10 meters as well. And we used to really enjoy using the radio, but we did sell it back in the early 90s. It was the early 90s, and I kind of regret selling it because it's like, it's like an antique now, I suppose, the Cobra 2000, especially over here in Europe. Radios like Ham International Jumbos and Cobra 2000 realistic CD radios are all antiques now.
Yeah, QSL and that. Well, they're still in demand here. You'd be surprised what these guys are selling these radios for over here.
Yeah, Roger on that one. These are keeping him in operation as well. They're keeping him going. All right, Kenny, listen, I wish you a very, very good Saturday afternoon and Saturday morning there in Tampa, Florida. It's been a pleasure to talk to you, Steve. We don't make the stage too often. It just goes to show that the conditions are very, very good. Earlier on this morning at around 6:30, 7 o'clock, we were in QSO with Australia. We've also heard Japan coming in from 25 Division and a couple of 9 stations from the Pacific. So since the conditions are good, Kenny, I hope you get a couple of contacts back over across the Europe later on today. And enjoy your weekend. I wish you a 73, Kenny, Roger.
Okay, 73's right back. I tell you, it's been a pleasure. And we've had the same over here. We've had just absolute phenomenal conditions. We've had some Japan coming in, a bunch of Europe. It's been all over the planet. The band is it's the best conditions I've seen in my lifetime. But yeah, we appreciate the QSL. It's been a pleasure. We're gonna say 73's to you and happy DXing out there from Frank Lima 2 here in Tampa Bay, Florida. There, QSL.
Yeah, Roger on that, Kenny. No problem at all. And it's been a pleasure to talk to your station. As I said, I've never been to the States, and lovely guys over there. It's been a pleasure to talk to you. It kind of breaks the monotony from constantly getting Southern Europe like Italy and Spain and Central Europe as well. But it's just a pleasure to talk, especially from anywhere from the Gulf of Mexico up north right through to Canada. It's just fantastic. It makes the hobby go that little bit better. Anyway, okay, 73's Ken. Have a wonderful weekend. Hopefully we can catch each other soon somewhere along the line from 29 Echo Tango 100 Southeast Ireland. Operator Stephen with Operator Kenny in Tampa Bay, Florida. 73's.
Okay, Stephen, 73's. Appreciate the QSL. I wrote your number down. Keep it in my little book here. You have a good weekend out there. We appreciate it.